Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's make it daytime. Oh, Alex is here. Very nice, very nice. Let's make it 7 in the morning. And let's go to Alex. Macy. Ah. What? What was that timing? My hands teleported to you a few seconds earlier, would have been dead. Rather, the timing. Damn. Or were you like... Or did it just teleport to your body? And you were dead like a while ago? I'm not sure. Let's just grow. But yeah, what I was talking about on having a long day, it wasn't a bad day or anything. It was just very long. I'm gonna get in trouble with HR again. Yeah. Because I'm only allowed to do, on average, every week, 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. At the most, I'm allowed to do 10 hours a day, if I make sure not to go over 40 hours a week. But there's also the caveat that if I just want to take 9 hours of work, I need to also take at least 45 minutes of break after 6 hours of continuous working. May not have done that. Last time I got a stern talking to. Because that's not how you're supposed to do that. We're not in the US after all. So, yeah. I guess it's complaining on a very advantageous position here. Like, oh no, I get in trouble with HR for working too much. But like, if I can't get my work done, that's also annoying and bad and I just want to work. That's such a problem. How could I? How dare I work overtime? Oh well. But hey, today I have time. I can play for 10 hours. Okay, I shouldn't play for 10 hours straight. But I should be able to play for at least 2 or 3 hours. Yeah. Tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be able to do one morning stream. But after that morning stream, I will have to talk with people about financial stuff. Which will be fun. Ooh, it's gonna be something. Where do we go? Do we go anyway? Or do we just chill around here? We'll just chill around here. I'm not gonna go for the third piece of diet. We can eat Hexa here, or do I have to go to the... I might just go to the beach, actually. Do I go to the beach again? Nah, probably not. I go there just a few too many times. Just a few too many times. Hey, when I was talking about financials anyways, I hope none of you suffer too much from the stock market slowdown in at least Europe in regards to the war in Iran. I personally already moved my assets, so I did drop by around 10, I think. Actually, let me check before I say something stupid. I believe it was between 5 and 10, which was not good, but I avoided most of the trouble. We lost like 7 or 2, so everything's fine. Everything is perfect. But yeah, I wonder how that war will go, which it will affect things long term. It will only be a short term dip, but it's too early to tell, at least for me. I am not sure. Yeah, also today I couldn't find any other server, so it might be back to just me being the only one who has a server on Spyro, which is a bit sad, because this server is not that great. Like, it doesn't have any special stuff. For example, a garage for multiple dinosaurs and all that stuff I just don't have, so it'd be nice to have a quality server over here. I guess it's good for me since less competition, but like oh well, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Why can't I do anything right now? So let me scream. It doesn't let me. Sorry, I have to just. It doesn't let me do anything. Sorry, I have to. Now I can. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, no, you can't do anything anymore. So, what would you like to do, little Alex? Tiny little Alex. Giving some diet, I see. Ah. Toby Kovnik? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Why playing Spyro and not EVRIMA? Cannibalism, like their servers are less stable than mine. Worse performance on EVRIMA Gateway, since this is technically also EVRIMA, just an older version. And I also don't like the whole entombment stuff, and I just like a more simple game. And also, you know, because it's my own server, I have full control. If there's a hacker, it's very unlikely, but if there is, I can just ban him. I don't just lose all my progress and nothing gets done. Like, I guess I could also make an EVRIMA Gateway server. Well, that's way more of a pain than Spyro. Like, Spyro is already a relative amount of pain, because it has only very little support in server hosting. But EVRIMA, I think it's fixed now again, but there were a lot of server crashes and stuff, if I heard that correctly. Oh, hello Ida, sorry, I completely overlooked your message. I am very sorry, I was just not paying attention to the chat. To the email they have. Okay, that's good. That means paying money. Yay. I just gotta buy something real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I need to find where is that email. There it is. And yeah, I gotta get my card. I gotta buy something real quick. Yeah. You will get to know what it is in like half a year. It's for very fun future, and I don't have my card here. Give me a second. I just gotta do that now before things change again. I'll mute myself. Like, I've been looking forward to buying that for like the last 7 years or so. And I've been always debating, is it worth it to buy something or should I save for money? And I think I'll buy it, which yeah, also means I have to prepare a bunch of stuff for it, but hey, it's probably gonna be worth it. Like, I had 7 years of wanting to buy it and around 2 years of negotiating with the company. Nope, not a better PC. You will learn what it is in the future. I plan to involve it in content at some point. Potentially. It's not clear yet. It's all very much in the future, you could say. Yeah. Waiting. This nice. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be a hefty bill. Oh man. I haven't spent this much money on something ever, actually. This is the most expensive thing that I have ever bought. Like, I guess technically the amount of money I put on the stock market is small, but like, in terms of what? A dino? Whoa! Yes, he's here. Let me just go here and say oh yeah, let's continue to go somewhere. Let's just chill around here. But oh boy. Alex just jumps over me. You did not kill that elite fish? What? That's weird. Because there wasn't anyone on when I joined. So I'm very surprised by that. It's very suspicious. Also, if you are starving for, like, I don't think you will starve, like, there is a lot of food. And in case you are starving, or getting close to it, swim north, that is, yeah, northwest. At the waterfall, there usually, or towards the waterfall, there's usually a whole bunch of elite fish, like 10 or so. So you shouldn't have any trouble finding enough food and diet. So you should be fine. Of And now we kill a boar. Now we just kill a boar. Yeah, I have 14 days to send the money to get the product in half a year's time. So I have to send from a bunch of different accounts money into one account so that I can send it in one whole package to them. That's that's so much pain. Because I have it set up that if I or someone tries to send a whole bunch of money out of the account somewhere else, that I have to do a phone call. Which, yeah, fun. So I have to explain why am I spending this much money on this product. That will be fun. But I did set it up myself, so I can't really be mad at the bank for me setting that up. That would be just unreasonable. It is for safety. It's all for safety. Live for some food. I know, Alex, I just didn't feel like going to the swamp, but I guess we're going to the swamp now. I guess that's how it is. Guess that's where we're heading. It is where we are heading. What if I'll starve? That would be kind of funny. Like food and grass all the way around. This is the correct way. We have to mostly go... So I'm gonna get food first though. Don't mind me, just getting some lippet. I need some. Gonna get some. By the way, the indie game that I will be playing is free. And it's single player. And very easy to run. What? Why can't I just... Weird. Ah, let's just continue. Log. Such a pain. To join pain. Wonder if I'll fall down the ravine again. It would be something. Yeah. Being careful is no fun. No fun at all. Gonna sniff around real quick. They sometimes spawn a bit higher up, a bit further north than you would expect. But I guess not today. Ah, no, S died here. Yeah. Right here. There it is. This died. Here it comes flying at me. Currently 3 players. But just saying, if everyone just sees an empty server and decides not to join because of it, it will never fill up. Someone has to play on an empty server at some point. But I guess most people don't want to be the one to start it. And that's fine, that's what I'm here for and Alex is here for. Maybe at some point there will be enough of us, the people like you will decide to also join. But who knows? Maybe it will never happen. But I'm still gonna enjoy Spyro. I'll still have fun. So much S around here. Oh, what else? Wow. Kill it too. Skeleton for me as well. Will look bad. Wow. Well, I guess that is deserved. That is deserved. Can't seem to get up there. I'm stupid. Ah. Nice. We'll just chill here. You look like you're cold. Cold-hearted. Icy, frosty. Like, this reminds me of like a rocky mountaintop with snow on it. That's what your skin reminds me of. Just sometimes. Ah, yes. I wonder if Nala is gonna join at some point. Hope she doesn't have the time today. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Where do we go? Where do we want to go? No. No. West or the east? Rava, you are so lucky. I was unable to kick at that moment. That's what I wanted to do, but I just couldn't. I was jumping and I wasn't able to kick because the game wouldn't let me. Like, it was like, why can't I kick you? I was like, I jumped like 3-4 times and it just wouldn't let me kick. I was like, am I doing something wrong? It was the game. The game was protecting you. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous right here. I guess you have a plot armor now. By the way, I gotta still prepare the manhunt. Yeah. I should probably do that. Do it now. Let's see. What are you doing? Probably heal first before I walk around. I wouldn't want to bleed out. Could be a problem. And I'm not bleeding anymore. The game that let you. Just a quick flyby. Quick flyby right away. Skidappa. There then. Whoa. Blood. Devastation. Let's go. The miss. Ah, I did me. That was a bit difficult with such a slow camera to see stuff. Let's see. Just a bit of infighting, nothing serious. Not even close to death or anything. The bleed is quite heavy. I also need to get water soon. Gotta be close. Well, not really, but right next it might be close. I'm not sure. They can give you a quick heal, even if it's not an admin stream. What a shame. Admin is doing admin abuse. Unacceptable. Make it 7 AM again. I would absolutely never do that. I would surely never do that. I am such a gentle soul with no war crimes committed. None at all. Where do we want to go south? Not really. I'm gonna go to the water first. Have an eat grass and go to the river. Come on, you can eat and drink by yourself. There's Esther all around us. You don't even need to eat grass. Don't even need to. There's a lot of death over there. Might be a boar that's killing everything. They're quite aggressive after all. Next is the slope. Oh, ich bin auf Krawall gebürstet heute. Yeah. And everyone is gonna suffer because of it. He's gonna fill my stomach. I'm not gonna care about the diet anymore. Oh, I just don't want to worry about starvation. Just eating at my bush. Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable. Not even paying rent. Not even splitting the bill. How much have to even have? Let's see. I was doing pretty well. How are you doing today, Alex? How has your day been? What have you been up to? You don't know? It doesn't sound too positive. That sounds like it's mixed. The day was good, actually. I guess that is good then. It is good to hear. So it is. Why are you feeling bad? What's? Do you know why you're feeling bad at the same time? Like any particular reason? Okay, what is the reason? If you can share it, that is. If you want to share it. If you don't, then don't. There's no need. Like it was a long day at work. I'm probably gonna get trouble with HR. But other than that, it's been actually mixed, as you, I guess, because at work there wasn't a software issue, but we believe that it might actually be a hardware issue, but you also can't test it right now since we have to wait for the product that we're currently testing, or a part that needs to arrive for us to be able to test some stuff. And if it's our version of it, if it's our exact model, or if that product's stuff cannot be used in the way we want to use it. And that might be a bit of a problem, because that means we have to, well, not do everything from scratch, but we have to do a bit of rethinking, you could say. I'm currently doing product development, software side of it, but I also get to lurk around the hardware people, and apparently it's not our software that is the problem. It's potentially the hardware. To be exact, it is the cables that are not the cables. Basically, there is at times relatively high voltage spikes and drop-offs, because at times a lot of current flows through the system. And that is apparently high enough for the current sensor that we're using to mess up the data that is being sent. so that the results are sometimes full of errors. Like, it's not that much of a big deal if you know what the data is supposed to be, but since it's later there to detect certain things, where there's not a clear thing, okay, this is what it's supposed to detect, and it doesn't detect anything, it's a quality assurance nightmare, basically. It's and like at first we were really struggling on the software side because we were like, yo, we checked it, it works, and then we turn it up again and it just, everything is broken again. And we did that like a bunch of times where you're like, we thought we found a pattern and figured out which part of the code was causing the problem, and then for whatever reason it just would be broken again anyways, and it was a back and forth of an absolute pain, and a lot of slurs were hurled at the computer screen. Like, yeah, fun. But now we believe it might actually be the hardware, and the literal weeks of work and suffering were for nothing. Like the thing is, I also can't really explain it very well because, as I said, I am IT, I am software side, I am not hardware electrician side. So like, I am not I'm not the guy who's supposed to work on that. So I don't really know anything. I just overheard certain things that were said, and that's what I'm relaying to you. And yeah. Alex, it's not even that it doesn't work as you or we want it to be. It doesn't work as we think it should be working. Like, basically you tell it 1 + 1 and you figure it's gonna say 2, and it says green, and you're like, why is it green? Why is there a color? And that kind of thing. Like, it's a color coded thing. Like, the result is a color range. If you like, if I remember quickly, it's I think 1024 LEDs that basically then show what is going on and where there is an issue. And it usually works fine, but then at some points some of the LEDs are just a random color, but like each color is supposed to represent an error. And some parts of the LEDs are constantly blinking, and that's how it's supposed to be. But that blinking is apparently causing voltage spikes and sags at moments where the high-low, like the high-low is basically like when the voltage is at one point or another point, that's where it's either on or off, a 1 or a 0. And if it is unstable, then it's sometimes when it is supposed to stay a 1, it will get unstable enough to be read by the sensor as a 0. And then it gives an error. And like every time something blinks, there's like a 10% chance that a random LED will be a random color, which each color again represents an error. And it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. The thing is, not every color represents an error, which means some errors are fine. Like if, for example, it spits out pink, it's perfectly fine. That's an error because there is no pink error code. Like nothing. Pink doesn't represent anything. But when it, for example, just spits out a red pixel, that could be a very bad thing if it is an actual supposed to be red pixel, because that means something somewhere has gone very wrong. And but yeah, so it's a guessing game of, hey, did something go very wrong, or is it just the device is bugging it? It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Like, basically you can think of it as trying to listen to Morse code, but at random times an extra tick is just added, and it just completely destroys the message, and it's just useless. But hey, it's fun. It sure is fun. Woo. Woo. I wonder how Monday is going to be. Oh, Monday. Like, also the thing is, like, pretty much, I would say 3 out of 4 people are always somewhere. Some are in Switzerland, some are in the Middle East, some are in the Netherlands currently. Because we have customers, like, globally, and it's just like, hey, we have to go to Denmark because they want to buy a certain product of ours, and now we gotta go to Saudi Arabia because they want that, and now we have to go to Switzerland and they want a specific version. And also, the Swiss we sell to governments, and like the Swiss governments with like their like, if you think Germany is strict with rules and hyper focused, like Switzerland is Germany on drugs, basically, in terms of how strict things are. And like, it's nice for you if you live there, but like, if you try to work with Swiss people, it sure is something. It sure is something. But yeah, it's fun. And then we still have customers in the UK, but things have become more problematic since Brexit, which is before I started working there. But like, all the extra hurdles are making it a huge pain to work with them. But yeah, I can rant about work and stuff and the world for decades. Definitely. Why do I jump grenade? Why does it do that? Anyway, I can rant for decades for sure. But yeah, work is fun. Oh, I liked Little Nightmares 3. I do not like it enough for me to buy the game myself, but I'm down to play again. So when do you want to play? Saturday or Sunday? Like, Saturday morning is definitely the indie game, but I think I'll have time at around 12 to do a Little Nightmares 3 game. Okay, Saturday. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when I have to. When do you have time? When do you have time for Little Nightmares? We do have people to talk about financials and stuff, so I don't have infinite time on Saturday, especially in the morning. I think I can probably get all that stuff done before maybe even 11. No, I don't. I am not sure. Why do you never have anything to do when the weather is good? Don't you go outside? Touch some grass, brother. Touch some grass. You need to touch grass. Grass is important. Touch it. Touch the grass. Go outside. Drink some unfiltered industrial sludge. Very healthy. It will keep you full for the rest of your life. Geh spazieren. Setz dich irgendwo in den Wald und hör den Vögeln zu. Wie sie vögeln. You know, listen to nature. Just take in some sunlight. Like, I'm a programmer and I probably get more sunlight than you. It just came into my mind. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that. Ganz normale Beschäftigung. Do you have any stray cats in your area that you can cuddle? It's also a very good pastime. Just cuddle cats. Very fun. Unless you have an allergy, then I hope you have fun suffering. But you know, consider it. Consider going outside. Just consider it. That would have been very funny, Alex, if you had just voluntarily given up your city name. That would have been pretty funny indeed. There nothing to do in your area? Like, how far away is the next forest from where you are? Like, you can't be that far away. Can't tell me it's that miserable. Come on, that doesn't exist. Like, maybe I'm too pampered where I live, but like, come on. Can't tell me there are no cats, nor anything else. Like, if there's truly nothing, then that's just sad. Oh man, that is sad to hear. Like, where I am, there is nature everywhere. So I'm literally like a 5-minute walk from like the next forest. There's just nature everywhere. There are cats, so many cats, and I cuddle all of them. Ugh. Oh, you're gonna move out of the city. Woo! You're gonna get close to nature. Yes! Are you also gonna go for Linux? When there's this much change in the air. What's that? I lost. Just not gonna happen. No. And a dot. Why, Alex? Why? Like, you might be forced to do that if Windows, or Microsoft actually makes Windows 12 reliant on an NPU. Because, like, I gotta think, but I don't think 14700K has an NPU in it. So, like, I would also have to change PC to be on Windows 12, where I'm like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna buy a PC to use Windows. So, like, maybe I'm gonna buy like a mini PC or something that's like really cheap and it can just barely handle Windows 12 or something, but like anything else is just a giant waste of money. Like, maybe you can use the GPU for that. Maybe we're gonna make that available, but even then, that's gonna be one heck of a sucky operating system. Okay, so that means she will be able to force feed you Linux. That is very good to hear. That is absolutely awesome, Alex. That is great. I hope you'll enjoy the slow head movement. Oh yes, Alex. Oh yes. I can ask Angel if she'll commit to it. Let's see. Angel. Angel! Need to get Alex on the next. Let's see, where is she? Oh, there she is. What's the problem with Linux? Like, just try it. It would never be a problem for you. Never at all. Ava, it's not a code, I swear. Just join it. Not a code, I swear. You just have to offer your newborn. Nothing serious or anything. Why not? Why not try Linux? What's the problem? Why not? Like, we can just try a separate install. Like, you know, you don't even need a second hardware. If you just make a partition, it's really simple. I can give you a step-by-step guide if you want. Why are you fine, Microsoft? Okay, so if Spyro starts not working again, you will consider switching? Is that what I'm hearing here? Yeah, probably not. What to say? What to say? The poll is still going. It's 23 hours. In 23 hours it's gonna end. If you want, you can vote on Discord or under the infos and polls for the hunters channel. That's where you can vote if you want. Vote. So you voted. Well, there's still 24 hours before it ends, so it shouldn't be an issue. If it takes a while. Like, this potato has probably not even seen the poll yet. Man, I think I'll have to end the stream early again because I'm tired. Oh, I'm already fully grown. Nice. Didn't even notice that. I did not even notice that. Ooh, we're gonna move in 1 year, so you'll be able to join Linux even sooner. That is great to hear. Kinda scary. Yeah, I do get that. Moving is, you know, a big change. But you'll manage. If you need any help, just ask for it. Cough, Alex. Yeah, man. Join the manhunt. Join the manhunt, Alex. More often, maybe even. Join the manhunt. I'm a hunter. Um, Alex. Alex. Oh man. Are you going to be in the manhunt? Since you voted and stuff? You're gonna actually join for once. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna be reality? Uhr Sonntag. In tomorrow's and on Sundays admin streams, I can also give you a fully grown dinosaur. Whichever dinosaur you choose for the manhunt is fine. I think it is time to leave. Well, good night, Alex. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, to be exact. I'll stream at like 7 or 8 Central European time. I'm not sure, probably 8, since there's a higher chance of people actually being there at 8 compared to 7. And I'm not sure how long the game is actually gonna go. I do want to finish it in one go, since it's supposedly relatively short. But I haven't watched a single video on it. Just the trailer, and the trailer is awesome. From what I've seen. Yeah. Bye bye. And good night.